Hey everyone, today we're diving into a topic that's reshaping our world: climate change. It's a complex issue, but let's break it down into digestible pieces. So, get ready to understand the profound impact our actions and natural processes have on our planet. First off, what causes climate change? Well, a lot of it comes down to us humans. Our industrial activities like burning fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas pump huge amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases, like carbon dioxide and methane, trap heat from the sun. This is known as the greenhouse effect because it works much like a greenhouse, warming the earth. But hey, it's not all on us. Nature plays its part too. Factors like El Niño and La Niña cycles, volcanic eruptions, and even slight changes in Earth's orbit or solar energy output also contribute to climate fluctuations. It's a complex interplay between human activities and natural processes. Now, you might hear people talk about global warming and climate change. Are they the same? Not quite. Global warming refers specifically to the increase in Earth's surface temperature. Since the pre-industrial era, human activities have raised global average temperatures by about 1 degree C. On the other hand, climate change covers broader shifts in weather patterns, including changes in precipitation, sea levels, and extreme weather events. So what evidence do we have? Temperatures have been rising since the mid-20th century. Glaciers and ice sheets are melting, contributing to rising sea levels. We're also seeing more intense and frequent extreme weather events, like hurricanes and heat waves. These are not just random occurrences, they're linked directly to changes in our climate. Let's indulge in a bit of imagination. Picture a world where time travel exists. A scientist travels back to the 19th century, witnessing the onset of the Industrial Revolution, the smoke-belching factories, coal-fired trains, widespread deforestation. Fast forward to her present day, and she sees the dire consequences. Extreme weather tearing through communities, coastal cities fighting rising sea levels, ecosystems struggling to adapt. In another scenario, imagine planets with consciousness. Earth, or Gaia, is sentient and deeply affected by our actions. She sends increasingly severe storms, melting ice, and shifting ecosystems as distress signals, hoping to awaken our climate consciousness. Scientists find that these signals correlate with the indicators of climate change. Understanding climate change is crucial. It's about connecting the dots between our actions, natural processes, and their long-term impacts on our planet. By grasping the scale and implications of climate change, we can inspire action and foster a more sustainable future for all. Let's be the change we wish to see in the world. Now that we've grasped the basics of climate change, let's dive into what we, as individuals, can do to help mitigate its effects. Even though it might seem like a daunting task, every small action counts. Here are some impactful ways you can make a difference. First, spread the word. Encourage your friends, family, and co-workers to reduce their carbon footprint. Join global movements like Count Us In, which aims to inspire 1 billion people to take practical steps and challenge leaders to act boldly on climate change. Your voice and actions can create a ripple effect, raising awareness and inspiring others to follow suit. Next, political pressure. Lobby local politicians and businesses to support efforts in cutting emissions. Arrange meetings with your representatives to discuss environmental issues. Politicians must be part of the solution, and your voice matters. When communities come together to demand change, it can lead to significant policy shifts. Transforming your transport is another powerful step. Transportation accounts for a quarter of greenhouse gas emissions. Leave your car at home whenever possible. Walk, cycle, or use public transport. Support policies that decarbonize travel, like investing in electric vehicle infrastructure and improving public transportation systems. Consider adopting high-impact behaviors. These choices might require more significant lifestyle changes, but they have substantial effects. For instance, having fewer children, living without a car, avoiding air travel, and adopting a plant-based diet can dramatically reduce your carbon footprint. Each of these actions contributes to lowering global emissions. Lastly, think local. Look around your neighborhood and propose ways to cut emissions. Whether it's starting a community garden, organizing a carpool, or advocating for more green spaces, every action, no matter how small, contributes to the global impact. Remember, combating climate change requires collective effort. By making conscious choices and advocating for change, we can all contribute to a more sustainable future. Together, we can make a difference. In our last segment, we mentioned Count Us In, a global movement dedicated to mobilizing citizens and organizations to take practical steps in reducing carbon pollution and challenging leaders to act more boldly against climate change. Let's delve deeper into what Count Us In aims to achieve and how you can get involved. Count Us In is all about community building. Their mission is to create the world's largest community of people and organizations committed to climate action. They believe that by working together, we can protect what we love and collectively address the urgent issue of climate change. The movement encourages individuals to take practical actions that make a significant impact. These actions include reducing emissions, conserving energy, and promoting sustainable practices in our daily lives. Imagine the collective power of millions of people making small changes. Together, these actions can lead to substantial environmental benefits. But Count Us In goes beyond individual actions. They advocate for systemic changes at the policy and corporate levels. By challenging leaders and pushing for bold climate policies, they aim to accelerate global efforts to combat climate change. This dual approach of grassroots action and high-level advocacy is what makes Count Us In truly unique. Although their website is currently being updated, you can still get in touch with them to learn more about their culture campaigns and initiatives. Joining the movement is simple. By participating in their initiatives, you become part of a larger effort to create meaningful change. Whether it's through local community projects or global campaigns, there's a role for everyone in this movement. So, if you're passionate about protecting our planet and want to be part of a proactive community, Count Us In is the perfect platform for you. Together, we have the power to drive significant change and ensure a sustainable future for generations to come. Thank you for watching, and remember, every action counts.